Yes, guys. So here we are, Armor 3, new location. Okay, and for this one, I'm gonna try and see if I can play it as realistic as possible. Like I've said it before, realistic, but this time I'm gonna try and do it as realistic as possible. So turn off the what do you call this? The AI or the friendly tags, right? So I'll just do that now. I'll turn off the friendly tags. Okay, so we got no friendly tags. Right, cool. Okay, there you go. No friendly tags. Right, and what I'll do is, in fact, let's just quickly explain what we're doing now. So this patrol that we need to go on now is a route recce. Right, so we got um observation point one, OP2, OP3. Right, and basically what we need to do is get into these high grounds. Right, get into these high grounds and see how much visual we have um, in and around the area, right? So can we see how far this side can we see? How far that way can we see? Right, and then we move down to OP2, do the same. See how much visual we actually got from these um, OP positions, right? So the idea is in the future we'll then try and conduct like a clearance patrol, but we need to act as Overwatch, right? So we're hoping these positions will be good enough to be Overwatch positions. So ideally, we'd want to be able to see these roads, right? From this position here, can we see the roads? Can we see this village, right? Can we see this? Can we see here, right? We need to be able to see these locations, right? Can we see down here from this bit? Um, so yeah, we just need to do a route recce really just to see how much visuals we got from these positions, right? However, in this situation, right, we're going to make it a bit realistic and challenging as well. So we've got no GPS. All we've basically got now is, um, well, got no GPS because obviously I've turned it off. So we got no idea where we are. So we got to use map, compass, and the time. Now I need to check what's key binding for watch. I think I think I've seen it before, and I might have watch. So is that zero? Oh, toggle watch. Right. I think it's zero. Let's check. Oh. All right. Okay, there you go. So we got the watch. Cool. So we got the watch, right? All in all, right, we should complete the task. So we should be back at main base, right, in 30 minutes. Okay, so it'd be plus 30. No later than anyway. No later than plus 30. So whatever time we move out, right, plus 30. We'll spend 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes on each OP. Right, we'll spend 3 to 5 minutes just gathering intel. Right. So all in all, it should be 20, 25 to 30 minutes, no later than should be back at main base. Right, guys. So on the move out, my call sign. So I'll try use radio comms as well. How we'll do that as well. I'll add that in. So my call sign will be 10 alpha, and HQ will be zero. Obviously, I haven't got someone acting as HQ, so don't expect any comms back. Right. So I'm just gonna report in rather than request info. Um. So on this move out, it's gonna be myself, 2, 3. So two is a medic, 3 is a heavy machine gunner, right? But what I'll do, so obviously these guys behind me at all times, I will leave them a waypoint behind, right? So
2-3, dismount.
I'll move to this point, and then I'll get them to move out, right? And then I'll move to that point, and I'll get them to move out. So at all times they follow me, rather than I tell them to go to that location and I follow them. Okay, so we'll try and keep it realistic. Um, you know what? Let's make it even a little bit more challenging as well. Right, let's get those guys to move to the former point. So we've got a former point there.
2, move 200 meters left.
Right. 3, former
3,
point.
move 200 meters
Right.
left.
It should be just there. Right. I need to change weapon system. Actually, no, I can go long range, can I? No, to be fair, I do need a heavy. Yeah, I need to change weapon systems. I need as much firepower as possible. So for this one, we're not looking to start a fight. We're not looking at all to start a fight. Do you know what? Let's make it night, right? So I'll go night scope, and I'll fast forward the time so that we are deploying at in the cover of darkness. In which, to be honest, that's how this op would have actually worked in real life. As you can see, we got high grounds. The moment we start heading up, we're basically like we stuck out. So we'll use the cover of darkness to move out. Okay, so I'll fast forward the time so we get a bit of realism. Okay, so there we got those guys moving up. Okay, so let's set night scope and night scope. Night scope. Night scope. Right. Okay. Cool. So, like I said, guys, all in all, it's gonna be plus 30. So let's see. Let's fast forward time. I'll talk about how I work out the timings and stuff like that. Ideally, I'd want is that dark enough? Okay, let's see what time we got now. Time now is okay, 25 to 9. Okay. So that is 20:35. Um okay, we look to push out. Okay, right, cool. Let's move up to this. Right, it's northwest. Northwest. Regroup with these guys. Okay. This is awesome, guys. This is like spot on. Okay. Don't know. Watch me get lost now. Right. So these guys will stay behind. Right. Let's look at the time. Time now is 20:36. So it'd be 20:37. We'll look to push out. Right. So 15 seconds. We'll push out. We'll head up. First bearing we right is 280. So it's roughly about west. Right. So 280. We're heading west. Right. Up there. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Half an hour. We're back in. Right. I'll stay in this so 1 minute 15, 1 minute 45. I should be at least eyes on. I should be at that location. Right, let's not use that. Let's use my weapon. Right, remember 280. So we need to head that side, but we just box around, stay in this dead ground for a bit. Right. Let's move over. Okay, cool. 280. So easy to lose bearings. Right, let's find a point in distance to walk towards that. Right, okay, up there. So don't need to keep using the map, the compass over and over again. Okay, so we got 30 seconds to get eyes on, give or take, because we're going up this steep terrain. So give or take. Right, should be. Okay, let's have a look. Right, anytime now we should get eyes on. Oh, look at that. I think, yep. Right, let's just make sure that's correct. So what we need is a road running off. Right, about 10, there's a track running off to the west. Right, so a track should be running off to the west. Let's have a look. Perfect, right, we're on the track there. Okay, let's get some eyes on, let's see what we got. Let's get back on this high ground. Right, let's get on this high ground. Let's see what we can see. Okay, we got that road. Right, remember, we're not in position yet. Okay, we got that building down here. Okay, that's fine. So we're heading up this bit. So we're heading bearing 310, 200 meters. Right, 310. So we're heading 310. We're heading up that side. Right, let's have a look. Okay, we can see a tower or mass, aerial mass up there. Right. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what that is. And we've got a church up there as well. Right, let's go. 200 meters. So we're looking at up that side. 310, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, so I was going to use radio comms in it. Oh, my bad. Right. So I'll report in now. Oh, forgot about that. So it'd be hello 010 Alpha. Currently holding RV1. Moving into OP1 position. Out. Right. Let's report that. So normally what you do at the start, right, you'll say hello 010 Alpha, looking to move out as per patrol trace. Right. So all your patrol planning, your routes, um, you'll basically put that in to HQ and they'll have an idea as to like where you're heading, what your intentions are, shall I say. So really you don't have to keep like saying grid, right? So you can say like, I don't know, red one. Oh, I forgot to move those guys up. Right, let's move those guys up. Because if I get shot now,
2, move 600 meters west.
Will call.
3, move
right,
600
I need to
meters
make sure I've
west.
got
Understood.
medic on standby. Right, we also got aerial attack helicopters on standby should I come under any contact. Right, there we go. We've got church. Okay, remember now this location. Let's get these guys to move up.
2, move 800 meters northwest. 3, move 800 meters northwest.
Right, what we need now, we're on 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes in this location now. Right, let's gather some intel. What can we see? Right, we're looking out northwest now. Right, so we've got a factory northwest. We've got a factory that position. factory northwest. So we're looking over this side. Where the hell is that factory? Okay, I think that's what I can see. Right, northwest. Distance, we're looking at 800 meters. Okay, so when you're on six figure grid reference like this, right, these boxes are 100 meters. So there we got the 150 and we got the 070. So we got a six figure grid reference. So if you zoom out like that, right, now we're on a four grid reference. So 15 and 06. This is 1,000 meters now. Each box or squares are 1,000 meters. Okay, so we can see all the way up to this point, right? And then we've got high ground behind. That means we should be able to see the road. Okay, we've got a track. All right, let's really have a look at this. Yeah, okay, so I've got the main road, which is not far away, to be honest. If you can look at that sign posted there. Right, is that? Yeah, okay. That looks like. It's hard to tell if that's a main road in the darkness here. Seems very close though. Right, seems really close. Um, anything else stand out here? Okay, so we got the refueling station there. Right, refueling station, let's find that. Okay, there is here. I've got another one up this side. No, right, so refueling station. Refueling station from our position, we're looking at about roughly a K. Right, roughly 1K. Refueling station, and we should have a road. A main road. Right, okay. Got the main road. Right, so north of that, we should have some buildings. North of that refueling station. Well, not north, but. Okay, so there are the buildings. Northwest of that. Okay, so we got good visuals from this location here. Right, we can see a lot. Right, we can see a lot. So from this point, put a compass bearing on that. And there we are up to this bit. So let's go put compass bearing on this. So 320. And we hit that bad boy there. Okay, so that's good that we can see all the way up to this point. So we got that road. Right, okay, cool. Right. We can see a lot from this position. So this position is definitely a. Oh, I need to radioing as well, isn't it? Oh man. So in this situation, what you would basically say is, imagine I just arrived. So it'd be hello 010 Alpha, currently holding OP1. Will be at this location. What we say will be in situ for 3 to 5 minutes out. Okay, so we got a lot of visuals from this point, this high ground here. So this is really good. Right, okay. No enemy activity up this side, so Right. Got no enemy up this bit. No enemy movements. Okay. Remember, we're on the clock, so we can't be hanging around here for too long. Right, so I'm going to try and be quick. There's a road. We can see a lot there as well. No enemy movements. No enemy movements. This position is super. Right. However, we have no enemy movements down this side. So, okay. Uh, let's. Right now we're pushing out. So let's try and remember this. Technically, I should have checked inside there. Make sure it's cleared before we actually set up this OP. How the hell do I get down? I want to get down. Right. So, next location we're heading to, we need to head. Right, so we're pushing out from here. We need to head 210. Don't know why I've just done that because it's here. Right, 210, get to that building. Right, so 210 on the bearing. Right down here. See if I got, yeah, okay, we got this little junction bit there. That Y junction, so it should just be off to the, there he is there. Right, so that's where we're heading. Right, I can see it, so I can send those guys in straight off. Right, just get those guys to move down there.
2, move 1 click, west.
Right, so that's where we're heading.
3, move 1 click, west.
Roger.
Right, come on. What the moon state saying? Oh, it's pitch black. I gotta see. Would it adjust? Nah, it's pitch black. Let's go. That's pitch black. Right, we need to get a move on now. I can see where I'm going, so I don't need to. I can just sprint. Right, from that position, we are heading. I forgot what next bit is. We're heading 240. Right. We're heading 240, so we're heading up the high ground there. Let's go for it. Right, pick a spot in the distance. Right, so we're heading for that gap. Cool, let's go. Right, we head for that lamppost.
Standing
Okay,
by.
crossing this road, which is correct. Got a lamppost. Right, we'll follow the route up. Right, it's just uphill. Right, so this bit should take us 3 minutes. Right, and basically what we're trying to do now is go to the highest point. $240. We've got the trees with us. Follow those trees up. Oh, should report radioing again. My bad, guys. I'll try get used to that. It's just weird, obviously. So yeah, all you'd basically do is say hello 010 Alpha. This call sign now. Move in out towards RV2, right? So obviously now we're heading towards the OP2. So we'll just report in. So once we got to RV2, it would have been Hello 010 Alpha. This call sign currently holding or currently passing RV2, heading to OP2. Out. Right, so we try and get to the highest point. Okay, those are the guys back at base. They can sort it out.
Target neutralized.
Good effort, guys. Remember, we're just trying to get to the highest point. See how much we can see. Right, let's get these guys to move up.
2. Move to grid 071 141. 3. Move to grid 071 141.
Right. Okay, so we're in position. Right. So let's see if I can do this properly now. So hello 010 Alpha, currently holding at OP2. Will be in position for 3 to 5 minutes. Out. Right. Okay, just to confirm I'm actually in the right location. I know I'm in the right location. Right, but just to confirm, let's go to this, and let's turn this on. Tag, bam, bam. Right, so it should be right there. There it is. Okay, let's turn it back off. Game friendly off. There you go. Cool. So I'm in position 3 to 5. Right. Pretty empty up this side. Right. Cool. What can you see? Notice how we got headlights. Oh, that's us. That's base. Okay, so let's have a look on this side. What we got? Right. So we have no enemy activity down here. Nothing that we can see. The stadium. Right, let's try and find out. That look like a stadium, right? Bearing is 300. My position, bearing 3. Looks something like a stadium. Could not find that on the map just yet. Okay, let's see if we can find something else that's a bit prominent. Okay, so we've got a high ground. So literally, it's that stadium, and we've got this massive high ground. Right, so let's have a look. Got a stadium, got a massive high ground. This is pretty much going downhill, going downhill, going downhill, going downhill. There we go. Then we got a high ground right there. There you go, stadium.
Man down.
Nice one, brilliant.
Rifleman, half a click, north. Fuck, man down.
Right,
He's down.
sort out a bit. Okay, we can see a lot from here, guys.
We got a man down. Clear.
Right, we can see a lot from here.
Ready.
Okay, we're pushing out. We're moving to OP3. Okay, let's move to OP3. There's nothing here, man. There's nothing in distance either. Although sometimes Arma works where you have to be so much in the zone, right, for the enemy to like appear, like pop in or spawn in, shall I say. Okay, so we're collapsing from this position. Let's move out. Right. So we need to head to. We head in bearing 130, right? And we're looking for a. Okay, we should hit a road basically. 130. We're heading to that point there, that high ground. Right. So let's. Okay, one. Is it 130? 130. Yep, 130. Okay. So we're heading down there. And we should hit a road. Right. I can see the road. Let's go. I can see the building. We're heading there. Actually, we're going back to that building and we're going across it. Cross the road to the other side. And then in. Okay, let's do this. Switch over. Well, I can see the building. I can see the road. From that point, we're just going to go all the way down. So let's time this. And then in. Right, cool. Right, we're just running behind on time. So Hello 010 Alpha is call sign now moving out to RV3. Out. Okay, I sort of remember then. Right, so if we saw something, for example, in this position, right, what you do is you basically send a sighting report. Right, so you basically get on the nets and say hello 010 Alpha, standby sight reports. Right, and then 0 will say standing by or send, and then you basically go down the reports, just basically talk what you can see. So hang on. Right, 130. Right, we should get to a road. Let's get these guys pushed down.
2, move to grid 0, 7, 3, 1, 3, 8. 3, move to grid 0, 7, 3,
Right,
1,
again, we're
3,
going to
8.
high ground. Right, we should come across track. Right. Now we're heading over this side. So we've gone past the building. We should hit that track.
Spec off 400 meters northeast. He's down.
Yeah, good effort, guys. Right, and if I get this correctly, it should be another track across here. Okay, cool. From this position, we need to keep going. I should have put distance in that. So let's go. And then we're heading up. So we're going to head south. Right. So we keep going. Then we head south up this high ground. Right, we're running behind by 5 minutes. Okay, obviously in real time, they mean like we'd spend a lot longer really observing the ground.
Waiting.
Right, so 3 to 5 minutes is not long enough. It means. But if we're just looking for enemy zones, then 3 to 5, yeah, not bad. So heading south. Right, cool. Right, let's see. So we should have rock. Okay, so we've got these rocks here. Right, so it should be the highest point. Okay, definitely not that bit. That's a high point there, but that's far. Right. Okay, let's move up. Let's move up. Let's move up, man. Okay, let's get eyes. Right. I'm probably not far off where I should be. Right. Let's just confirm that. Just to show you guys. Friendly tag, put it on. Right. Back. Oh, way past. Way past, but that's fine. The idea is to try and see out this bit. I'm literally like, what? A couple 100 meters out. But let's turn it off. See, that's when you just nav in to just open land, no real targets points, like a more of a defined um more of a defined reference points, then you can easily overshot open space, because at the end of the day that is open space that we're aiming for. Once you start moving up, the terrain might look like, okay, this bit look a bit taller than that bit. But as long as we can actually like get eyes on the objective or need to report in. So Hello Zero the Alpha is call sign currently holding OP3 for approximately 2 minutes out. Right, very, very, very open. Nothing really to report. No visuals. Right, so I can see those village and stuff down that side. So 190 on the bearing. Right. So that's what we can see there. That's fine. Um, right, from this position. $180. Right, we haven't got. So let's put this on. Right, can we see this? Right. So we're looking at southeast. Can we see that? Right. Got to move over this side to see it. And to be honest, if you realize now, I think if I was to turn that back on, I would actually end up back in from this position now. I think I am pretty much at the right spot. Because I should be able to see, based on the map, this should have been possible to see this. Right, so if you look at the map and just look at the terrain, so we're at this high ground here, then we start going to, sorry, right, then we got, so I think we end up down here, but not far off. So yeah, so if you have a look, 160, 145, right, going down to 55, and then down this bit, we're looking at like 59. So this should have been visible from our location. So we would have found this. Right. So again, Arma's not showing me anything. I guess I could get UAV to scan, right, to see if that would actually that's probably what I should have done, is just get UAV to scan ahead to see if the enemy will actually pop in. Right, let's do that. I mean, that's going to be a little bit longer. Right. So we've got UAV scanning.
UAV, 2 clicks, south.
Right. Probably should have done that on the other 3 position to see if the enemy, obviously in real life, to me, like, enemy is not going to spawn in Now that would have some sort of movements if it's an enemy like holding point or a stronghold, as we say. We'll see movements or something. But situation awareness now, the time of day very quiet, so just gathering atmospherics, reporting that back in. So when you get back, you have to do a patrol report, for example, to say there's there's no movement, so it's hard to really tell if this is an occupied area in terms of civilians.
UAV, grid 0, Niner, 0, 1, 1, 7.
Right. So currently the UAV is not even getting shot at. Sometimes in Arma, the AI soldier will engage the UAV, and at the minute that is a no. Right. So okay, cool. Right. What I'll do is I'll drop the UAV, put the UAV up by the stadium because we actually saw that. We saw this factory. So right, let's do that then. So let's get UAV scanning up by this factory because we actually saw it. And then we saw the
Unknown
petrol
contact,
station.
grid 0, 6, 1, 1, 6, 1.
Right. And the next one we'll do is the stadium. Right, for this position now, we need to move back. Right, with RTB now. So this
Unknown
is
contact, 2 clicks,
we're
northwest.
heading 040 on the bearing, 040 bearing, and we're
UAV,
heading back
grid
to
0,
base.
8, 4, 1, 0, 5.
Right. So right. Cool. Hello 010 Alpha. This call sign now collapsing from OP3 heading to RV5. Out. Okay, cool. Let's go. Oh, let's test. Let's just check to see if I was correct when I say by moving to get eyes on, it would actually put me in the correct position. Right. Let's just check that map. Okay, I'm not even that far. To be fair, I'm not actually that far off. It's a couple hundred meters out. That's fine. Right. So I literally need to go like right and a bit. Do you mean like? But that's fine. Hang on. I'm going the wrong way. Up there. But yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that's where I would have to go.
Technical, grid
That's
0,
fine.
6,
I've got eyes
6,
anyway.
1, 5, 3.
Right. Turn this off. We're not working with that, are we? But just to prove like it's possible to do this without using the GPS. I mean, just to prove that it's possible. So yeah, that's a high ground up there, I could tell. Right, we're heading 40. Heading back this way. And that's because obviously I've overshot the location. And you also got to remember as well, guys, this is a 6-figure grid. We're using, again, like I said, when you haven't got any prominent feature to really aim towards, to me like a building or something like that, it's just open space. Because really, we're just aiming for a high ground. Okay, cool. Let's get into this dead ground down here. Right, let's have a look where we're going. 40, we're going down that side. Right. Let's find a point in distance. Okay, we're heading towards that rock on the high ground here. Okay, we're heading towards that rock. Right, let's go. Right, so at the minute we overshot our time, but that's fine. We just have to put that in the report. Right. Obviously, we haven't cleared on that side, so we don't want to start pushing. We don't really want to start pushing on that side, do we? Okay, so stay this side because obviously this is what we've done. We've done that box, so we need to try and stay within this bit here.
Spec up, 200 meters front. Scratch one.
Right, I can hear shots fired from the right, but obviously that's our guys, and that's where we're heading back to base. Change over back to weapon. $40. Right, we should be. Let's use. Okay, so we're hitting some trees, right? That's what we're aiming for. Okay, so bearing obviously is 40, but we're probably going to be to the left of those trees. So we just need to turn right, basically. But this is like a. Let's have a look. See if you look at the terrain, it's a bit of a. If you follow in this bit here, it's a bit of a dead ground, right? So it's dead ground, so we got cover basically. So if I push down this bit now, we actually properly in the dead ground. Right, I'd get those guys to regroup on my position now.
2, move 600 meters west. 3, move 600 meters west.
Understood.
Right, so we need to turn right. Right, so here we are at the trees. I can see base over that side, obviously with all the lights. So we just move straight over. Right. So report in. So go hello 0.
2, move 200
1 0
meters
Alpha.
left.
This call
3,
sign
move 200 meters left.
Man,
currently
northeast.
back at your location. Out. Right. Obviously, you'd actually report that when everyone's back in. But yeah, guys, there you go. Okay, so you just do a patrol report now to say what you basically saw.